Crew like no other. There's new things. Couldn't prove it. Callow Jeff. Cal's growing with Gil is becoming hard to ignore. Lexi. Lexi is beginning to feel more comfortable in her role. This is in no small part due to your support for how she treats the crew and her interest in researching Ket. You and PB have become closer, but you opted not to start a sexual relationship with her. So I assume there's no actual relationship with her. I assume we've closed that option off now. Okay. I suspect. Can I talk to her? Maybe she can comment on the vault.
We were right about the vault on Aya, huh? What a find.
And this Meridian might jumpstart all the others.
I knew hitching my wagon to yours would pay off.
Meridian?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it is?
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Well, I'll leave you.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Right, we'll have to think about what quests we have. What quests do we have? Allies and relationships. On hold. Sam's array. Locate whatever the planet is. Wait for it to learn more about the remnant. Wait for Cora to decipher that. Find leads on those guys. Wait for Jarl. Keep an eye out for the survivors of debris. Go to that place. Oh, that's a loyalty mission. It says loyalty mission. Okay. So these aren't the loyalty missions. That's frustrating. Right. But we have got another thing on the Nexus, haven't we? Wait for anyone from that. Well, we've got another thing on... Unless it's in the Tempest. I couldn't find that plant, unfortunately. I don't want to go back to Aya. Oh no, I'm not going back to Haval. No. Oh, we'll have to go back to Aya anyway at some point. Let's head to the Nexus. Because we do have that little interview there to do.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa! Picking up something? What? What? Where? What?
Probe away.
But I've got 100%.
Anomaly found.
What? Oh, was this the thing I was meant to be looking for? I'm really confused. I thought it was off somewhere else.
According to that astronomer on Aya, a satellite should be here.
I'm not detecting anything. If it was here, it's gone.
No, the evidence of a satellite, no debris.
I mean, gone. Destruction would leave debris. We've got nothing. Let's try another nav point.
Oh, this is off somewhere else entirely. Okay. So that's not saying what it is. These are just new areas we've discovered. Kadara and hunting the Archons over there. Professor. Pfeiffer there. We'll head down to the Nexus and do this interview. And then we'll have a look at where we're going next for these things. I think we'll leave the going to Kadara port as like the last thing after all this. Like, I think we'll do the loyalty mission next. It might be that if we do a few missions, that might trigger a few more of the loyalty things happening, or it might just be a time thing of once you've done so much of the main plot. Who knows? And the docking bait, the firefighters. Oh, what? Kablink? Kablink. Yeah, so we'll land in the interview. I mean, we might run around and chat with people, but I don't think that's going to be any good. I don't think we've got anything to actually do here on the Nexus. Other than this, the interview. Oh no, it mentioned the firefighters as well, didn't it? But I don't think that's a thing yet. Oh, there's a new quest though. Blink. Blink. Carrie, I don't know who you are. Oh, Vetra, hello.
What are you doing with that ship? That part doesn't go there. I gotta tell Kel. I wonder what my dad would think of all this. Would he have encouraged the move? Come with us if he could?
I think he would have.
I'm sure he would have. To be with you guys.
Yeah, I think so too. Sid doesn't remember anything about him, but I do. I think he might have liked it here.
Oh.
Such a mess. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Cultural exchange. We can tell these people how wonderful everyone in the Milky Way is and lie to them through our teeth.
And we're happy to help your guards secure their weapons.
I prefer them armed for now. You understand, of course.
Oh, Pathfinder, this is the head of the Angaran delegation.
The one who saved the Moshai. She speaks highly of you. Call me Issa de Navarre.
This is a historic day.
Welcome, Ambassador. The Angara's first formal visit will be one for the history books.
I wonder what they'll say.
I was just explaining to the ambassador that armed guards aren't necessary here.
Is something wrong, Ambassador?
Please walk with me, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I'd be wary. You know, with the cat, you're saying we don't need guns. We'd just like to have them.
So much life. All different, all united,
Well,
the way it could have been. 75 years ago, we were scattered, struggling to rebuild after the Scourge. Then, the Ket arrived. Alien life. It was monumental. But then they deceived and enslaved us. So, I hope you understand my precautions.
you know we're different. Well, I understand.
Your people have endured much, Ambassador. I'd be cautious too.
Yet all this, your initiative, is proof there's a better way. I want to believe in this alliance, Pathfinder. The Moshai says you're trustworthy. Please, help me trust in you.
The cats hate us. Use that. I don't know what to tell you. Check what we say. Verify what we say.
We don't expect you to enter this alliance blindly, Ambassador. Everything we say, you can check.
You'd be that open with us?
We have nothing to hide.
Well,
They'll surrender their weapons to your militia, if that's satisfactory.
Thank you. We won't disappoint you, Ambassador.
Pavoa set Jav Teravon, Pathfinder. Welcome to Andromeda.
right. What are we doing? Ooh, question marks. Oh, question marks below. Question mark up here. Oh.
Sure glad I went to school for this.
Right. Where am I going? It's over there.
I don't know about these Angara.
What?
Whoa, it's the Pathfinder.
Yo.
It's me.
You're the one who befriended these strange new people, these Angara, and now they're here, on the Nexus.
Yes.
How do we know we can trust them? I mean, for certain.
Nothing certain. That's an elf. They deserve our trust.
Remember, we're the strangers. This is their home, and they've welcomed us. They've earned our trust.
I guess.
Talk to them. Get to know them. See for yourself.
Good advice. I will.
Did I miss my interview? I may have walked past my interview. No, that's not what that's going to, is it? Gary, oh, there you are.
Free for an interview? I'd like to know more about the Angara. It's not often a first contact goes so smoothly. At least the Angara are more peaceful than the Ket. There's high hopes for this alliance.
Things are going well. A little bit hard work. No, things are going well.
The Angara are survivors, and they're willing to help. They'll be great allies.
The Angara soldier who joined your team has a few fans already, but everyone's talking about Aya. Green plants, flowing water. Our leaders have discussed whether we should send colonists there.
I mean, just thinking about the history of Earth, that kind of thing has always gone well. I don't know what this means. Like, I really don't know what this is saying, because I'm glad there isn't a yes. Although I think actually a yes, a no, and a maybe would be 3 good things, and then you can then explore those options. Because I think it'd be good to kind of have that kind of similar to what happened on what it's like on the Nexus or the Citadel. There's loads of people kind of joining together. So I'm not sure I'd want to say no. If we have permission.
If the Angara say yes, I don't see why not.
I wonder who gets to make that call. The Angara don't have much of a government left. Okay, that's... Colonist registration is up since last episode, as is morale. Tan sent this for you. Inspiring, huh?
Wait for the next interview. There is another thing. Maybe it's actually a question there. Andraknor.
Interesting place, isn't it? Full of smiles and handshakes. Not many soldiers. Even though when politicians make peace, it's we soldiers who keep it.
We probably spook them. Yeah, we probably spook them.
Politicians get nervous when you hold anything more explosive than a rotten egg.
You've seen this too. The military life echoes everywhere. But names. I know you, Pathfinder. I am Andraknor, a Heskal with the Resistance.
A Heskar?
Centuries ago, Heskal were special forces. We defended colonies, passing our training down via oral history. Few remember us today. I came to learn what the Milky Way knows of such things. I heard your father was part of a similar program, an N7.
Tell me about N7? I assume this is I've not played the first trilogy, and I started with this one like a madman. Kind of... That was very naughty. That was a very naughty thing to say, Dragon's Den. But it's true. I could ask... I'd like to see, like, what do you think about N7? But I don't know if that's what the question is. Yeah, I'll ask it, though.
What have you learned about the N7 program?
Human soldiers who trained on exotic worlds. Arcturus, Europa, Rio de Janeiro. They learn to fight in all environments on little food or sleep, to care for their injured, to lead. Is that accurate? Wasn't your father one of them?
Well, he still wore the N7 stuff at the end. For a while.
He was. Although things soured when he began AI research. Didn't stop him teaching me and my sister a few tricks.
So, you carry a little of that knowledge with you, as well as your Pathfinder skills. N7 training would benefit my people. Heskal training would benefit yours. Perhaps a few war games. Show me how your skills handle the tests of a Heskal recruit. Challenge yourself and teach me.
I'd be honoured. I assume we're going to be doing those now.
A chance to work with the Angaran best of the best? Absolutely.
Excellent. I'll activate our training beacons. Finding them can be your first test. After that, I look forward to learning.
Task earn your badge. So I assume that's all over the place. Pathfinder VI. What do you see now?
Hello. This display describes our path
Tell me more.
Tell me about Pathfinders.
Pathfinders are often the first to encounter new species, making them first contact ambassadors as well as explorers. They work hard to ensure everyone knows the initiative is peaceful.
Yeah, that sounds allies.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each Pathfinder has a team of talented specialists drawn from multiple backgrounds and species.
I mean, that's actually one thing I quite liked in 1 and maybe 2? Certainly 1. Is you could end up not recruiting everyone. I think same with 2, actually. You didn't have to actually get everyone on your team. I can't remember what 3 was like in that. I remember certainly 1 you didn't have to recruit everyone. And I quite like that. So because this just made me think of it, because then in theory then this could be a different thing. But I don't know if it's changing.
How does someone usually become a Pathfinder?
Our Pathfinders are selected from promising candidates in every species. Former Pathfinders include Alan Wright and Seven Opera. We honor him.
I assume we're going to find more dead Pathfinders.
If you see a Pathfinder on your travels, be sure to say hello.
I don't know if that's changed at all.
Ambushed them and damaged their communication systems. Breakfast forces found them and fought off the Kett. They should be back here soon.
So if I come back here, nope. Don't think these are on these, are they? No. Helios assignments, Nexus. So that's nope. Wait, what? I could look for that. Feeding the cat. Giving up on EOS. Where's this other one then? Oh no, it's going to be one of these horrible things, isn't it? Earn your badge. So that's... Is that a particular place to go? Ooh! Wait, what? No, that's just taking me back to the Tempest, isn't it? I think we won't go for that straight away. I'd like to do it, but that's not going to be our priority. We're going to go and do the loyalty mission. I think that's what we'll aim for as a priority. So go and head off there and investigate. Hello.
You're the Pathfinder. Thank you so much for returning the Moshai to us.
It was the right thing to do. We also needed your help, but we needed her help, but it was the right thing to do.
I'm glad I could help. Seems your people really cherish her.
She is dear to us. By the way, you should know, the head of our delegation is at your cultural center. He'd be honored to speak with you.
Already spoken to him. Actually, yeah, we'll just go. I'm kind of frustrated with the way the loyalty missions are working. Like, oh, they're not even the loyalty missions per se. They're just, here are random missions from the companions. And it's like, ooh, here they are. It's like, I just want to do the missions. I want to do companion-y things. I mean, maybe it's just there's quite a way to go. Like, you'd think with us only just getting the first loyalty mission, we must be maybe halfway through, if that. Oh, I hope we're not. I hope we're further through than that. Just thinking about the other Mass Effect games.
All systems green.
Ooh. To the Professor system. Well, let me go there. Interesting. Oh, what? You're letting me just jump there.